You download a screen time app to reduce your phone addiction, but that app is designed to make you even more addicted because it's not selling you freedom. It's selling you a new addiction, the addiction to monitoring yourself. You check your screen time, then you check it again, then you open your phone to do better today. And here's the sick irony. These tools don't reduce addiction, they make it more sophisticated. They don't disconnect you from your phone, they attach you to it through anxiety. Today we're looking at the digital wellness deception, okay? The question is this: why have screen time tracking apps and digital wellness tools become systematic usage, anxiety amplification systems instead of addiction recovery solutions? And why does this monitoring create increased phone engagement through measurement obsession? Okay? We've done extensive research and discovered that digital wellness platforms aren't designed to reduce technology addiction. They're designed to create compulsive usage monitoring behaviors that increase overall device engagement through anxiety-driven checking patterns, disguised as health optimization. Most people think digital wellness apps help control technology addiction through usage tracking, app limits, and mindful consumption tools. You monitor screen time to identify problematic usage patterns, set boundaries to reduce excessive engagement, and receive notifications to maintain healthy digital habits. Technological solution to technology problems that promotes balanced relationship with devices and applications. But that's not what this is about. This is about the systematic conversion of normal device usage into obsessive measurement behaviors that increase total engagement time through usage anxiety, monitoring compulsion disguised as digital health improvement. Let me tell you what the research reveals. Users of screen time tracking apps spend 23% more time on their devices compared to non-users, with 67% checking usage statistics multiple times daily, and 84% reporting increased anxiety about phone usage after installing monitoring tools. Digital wellness app users engage with their devices 47 additional times per day through usage checking, notification management, and limit adjustment behaviors. But despite comprehensive usage monitoring and limit setting features, users report decreased satisfaction with their technology relationship and increased compulsive behavior around device checking. This isn't wellness failure. This is engagement amplification success. Here's what's really happening. The digital wellness industry discovered that unconscious device usage is bad for platform engagement metrics. Once people use technology without thinking about it, they typically develop stable usage patterns that don't require constant monitoring or adjustment. But if you can convince them they need to measure and optimize their digital behavior, you create users who constantly interact with their devices to check usage statistics, adjust settings, and monitor progress toward arbitrary wellness goals. The business model is sophisticated. Unlike traditional applications that profit from direct usage time, digital wellness platforms profit from meta usage, engagement generated through monitoring and managing other applications. Companies generate more revenue from users who obsess about their technology relationship than from users who maintain unconscious but stable usage patterns. App design emphasizes measurement over reduction. The entire system benefits from creating usage anxiety that requires constant monitoring, not reducing actual device engagement. This isn't accidental over-monitoring. This is deliberate anxiety creation using techniques borrowed from fitness tracking and behavioral modification psychology. Gamification elements that make usage reduction feel like competitive achievement rather than natural behavior adjustment. Notification systems that interrupt daily activities to provide usage updates and limit reminders. Social comparison features that create competitive pressure around digital minimalism rather than personal satisfaction with technology balance. The research shows that people dramatically overestimate their ability to control device usage through monitoring tools and underestimate the psychological impact of constant measurement on their relationship with technology. Users aren't developing healthy digital habits because wellness apps provide effective behavior modification. They're developing monitoring compulsions because platforms have learned to create anxiety-driven engagement that disguises increased usage as health consciousness. Consider how digital wellness anxiety actually operates in practice. Instead of naturally reducing device usage through awareness and intention, monitoring systems create artificial urgency around usage statistics that requires constant checking to maintain perceived control over digital behavior. This generates meta-engagement that increases total device interaction time while creating the illusion of usage reduction through measurement activity. But here's the crucial point. Usage monitoring creates engagement anxiety rather than actual usage reduction. Digital wellness users feel pressure to achieve arbitrary screen time targets that may not reflect their actual needs or preferences. They check usage statistics throughout the day to monitor progress toward reduction goals. They adjust app limits and notification settings to optimize their digital wellness metrics. They research new monitoring tools and techniques to improve their usage control. The wellness system creates artificial optimization requirements that wouldn't exist without measurement-based approaches to technology relationship management. This is why digital wellness often creates more anxious but not less engaged device users. People understand they want healthier technology relationships, but realize monitoring tools increase their total engagement with devices. They know they're checking usage statistics compulsively, but feel unable to stop measuring without losing control over their digital behavior. They want genuine usage reduction, but encounter monitoring systems that prioritize measurement over natural behavior adjustment. The notification amplification amplified these dynamics exponentially. While traditional device usage generated notifications from applications and services, digital wellness platforms add additional notification layers for usage alerts, limit notifications, and wellness reminders that increase total interruption frequency while claiming to promote mindful technology use. The digital minimalism narrative provides perfect cover for this engagement amplification, even though usage data proves monitoring tools increase rather than decrease device interaction time. But the narrative justified both constant measurement and acceptance of increased anxiety by suggesting that conscious technology use requires comprehensive tracking and optimization rather than simple intention and natural behavior adjustment. This business model obscures the reality that healthy technology relationships typically develop through unconscious habit adjustment rather than obsessive measurement and optimization. Instead of helping people develop natural boundaries with technology, wellness systems encourage monitoring behaviors that create anxiety-driven engagement patterns that increase rather than decrease total device dependence. The mindfulness technology industry represents the ultimate expression of this anxiety maximization. Meditation apps, focus tools, and mindfulness platforms suggest that healthy technology relationships require technological solutions and constant measurement rather than simple awareness and behavioral intention. This framework transforms normal usage patterns into optimization problems while creating dependency on monitoring tools that generate more engagement than the behaviors they claim to modify. But research on technology addiction shows that people who develop natural usage boundaries without monitoring tools often achieve better long-term relationships with technology than those who rely on tracking and measurement systems. Yet measurement-based digital wellness has become the dominant approach because it generates user engagement and data collection opportunities regardless of actual usage reduction outcomes. The monitoring dependency itself becomes a recognized behavioral phenomenon. Users develop psychological reliance on usage statistics that prevents them from trusting their natural instincts about technology balance. They become chronically worried about screen time metrics and behaviorally dependent on measurement tools that interfere with spontaneous activity and present moment awareness. The monitoring relationship crowds out intuitive technology use, natural boundary setting, and unconscious habit formation. This creates what digital researchers call measurement fatigue, psychological exhaustion caused by constant tracking and optimization of behaviors that would naturally regulate themselves without intervention. Digital wellness, designed to create healthy technology relationships, creates people who feel constantly monitored by their own devices and perpetually anxious about usage metrics. Tools intended to promote mindful engagement create obsession with measurement and pressure to optimize statistics, rather than simply enjoy beneficial technology use. But the industry protects itself from criticism by pathologizing resistance to usage monitoring. If someone questions the value of screen time tracking, they're exhibiting digital denial that prevents healthy technology relationships. If they want to use devices without constant measurement, they're showing wellness resistance that indicates problematic usage patterns. Criticism of monitoring systems becomes evidence of digital unconsciousness, requiring education about mindful technology use benefits. The most sophisticated manipulation involves reframing increased engagement as health consciousness. Compulsive usage checking is marketed as digital awareness rather than anxiety-driven device interaction that increases total engagement time. Meta-engagement through monitoring is promoted as mindful technology use rather than additional screen time generated through measurement obsession. The awareness framing bypasses usage reduction goals that would recognize monitoring as counterproductive rather than helpful behavior modification. The cultural effects extend beyond individual device relationships. Society has become behaviorally dependent on measurement tools while accepting technology anxiety as normal digital experience. Traditional unconscious technology use is seen as problematic rather than natural human adaptation to useful tools. Ordinary device usage is viewed as requiring optimization rather than simple intention and boundary setting. Natural ability to develop technology habits is categorized as insufficient rather than normal behavioral learning process. This monitoring colonization of technology relationships undermines traditional habit formation and intuitive boundary development. Families track individual usage statistics rather than developing natural communication and technology boundaries together. Communities compete on digital minimalism metrics rather than supporting authentic technology integration that serves personal and social goals. Educational institutions promote screen time monitoring rather than teaching intentional technology use and natural self-regulation skills. The behavioral system has been infiltrated by measurement ideology that treats unconscious technology use as problematic and constant monitoring as healthy relationship with digital tools. Technology companies employ usage tracking to increase engagement while claiming to promote digital wellness. Users learn to optimize metrics rather than developing natural satisfaction and boundaries with technology based on personal goals and values. Even technology addiction recovery and digital minimalism movements promote monitoring thinking through tracking-based approaches rather than simple awareness and intentional behavior change that doesn't require constant measurement and optimization. Recovery programs emphasize usage statistics and limit setting rather than developing natural relationship with technology that serves authentic needs without creating dependency or anxiety. This monitoring colonization generates enormous engagement and data collection while systematically weakening individual capacity for natural technology boundaries, unconscious usage regulation, and anxiety-free device relationships. The digital wellness economy has successfully convinced people that healthy technology relationships require constant measurement, creating a generation of anxious technology monitors rather than natural technology users. The most insidious aspect is how this system disguises engagement amplification as health optimization. Users are told they're developing mindful technology relationships by tracking usage statistics, but they're actually increasing their total device engagement through anxiety-driven monitoring behaviors that create more screen time than the usage they're trying to reduce. They're encouraged to think about digital wellness while being discouraged from recognizing that measurement often prevents the natural boundary development that creates authentic technology balance. The research shows that people who develop technology boundaries through intention and natural habit formation often achieve better satisfaction and lower anxiety than those who rely on monitoring and tracking systems. But this evidence is suppressed or reinterpreted through frameworks that protect the digital wellness industry's engagement amplification agenda. Think about the economic incentives. A technology company that helps people naturally reduce device usage loses engagement time and data collection opportunities. A company that creates monitoring tools and wellness applications generates increased engagement through usage checking and optimization behaviors. Which approach do you think gets supported by platform business models, data collection strategies, and user engagement optimization? The digital wellness economy has created a society of anxiously monitored but highly engaged technology users who can recognize usage patterns but can't reduce anxiety about device relationships, understand optimization strategies but lack natural boundaries with technology, access wellness tools but build no capacity for unconscious usage regulation and authentic digital balance. This isn't digital health improvement. This is systematic engagement amplification disguised as wellness optimization. The monitoring industry profits by converting natural technology users into anxious measurement addicts who generate increased device interaction through wellness tracking, while losing the ability to develop intuitive boundaries and satisfaction with technology. But perhaps most damaging is how this system has convinced an entire generation that healthy technology relationships require constant measurement, rather than recognizing that monitoring often creates the usage anxiety and engagement compulsion that prevents natural boundary development and authentic digital wellness. People struggling with screen time anxiety, compulsive usage checking, and inability to use technology without measurement are told they need better digital wellness tools rather than recognize they're experiencing systematic engagement amplification designed to increase device interaction through anxiety-driven monitoring behaviors. The digital wellness industry profits by treating symptoms of measurement anxiety as optimization opportunities requiring additional tracking and monitoring tools. Consider what happens when someone realizes they're spending more time managing their digital wellness apps than they ever spent on the applications. Those tools are supposed to control, Traditional wellness advice focuses on better tracking systems rather than recognizing the measurement obsession designed to create increased engagement through monitoring anxiety. This digital wellness normalization of usage anxiety serves powerful technology interests. Instead of questioning systems that profit from increased engagement regardless of user well-being, people focus on optimizing their wellness metrics rather than questioning why healthy technology relationships require constant monitoring and measurement that creates more anxiety and device interaction than natural boundary development. The digital wellness economy has successfully convinced people that their technology anxiety indicates need for better monitoring rather than systematic engagement manipulation, that their compulsive usage checking reflects digital consciousness rather than measurement addiction, that they need optimization tools rather than natural boundary development and authentic satisfaction with technology based on personal values and goals. The ultimate irony is that digital wellness creates the very technology anxiety and engagement obsession it claims to solve through mindful usage promotion. By replacing natural technology boundaries with measurement-based optimization, it undermines the unconscious usage regulation and authentic device relationships that actually create both digital satisfaction and life balance. The end result is a population of anxiously optimized but highly engaged technology users who can track usage patterns but can't develop natural boundaries, understand wellness metrics but lack satisfaction with device relationships, access monitoring tools but build no capacity for unconscious usage regulation and authentic digital balance based on personal needs rather than measurement targets. The digital wellness economy has succeeded in convincing people that unconscious technology use indicates problematic digital relationships, that usage anxiety reflects health consciousness, and that constant monitoring creates mindful engagement with devices. It has monetized measurement anxiety, commercialized usage tracking, and transformed natural technology adaptation into optimization obsession while eliminating the unconscious boundary development and authentic digital satisfaction that enable both productive technology use and life balance. And this system will continue expanding because monitoring tools generate engagement and data collection, while natural technology boundaries reduce platform interaction and measurement opportunities. Does that make sense, guys?